Welcome to Cheese Straw Cooking with Mrs. Wilson. Pause if you want to see the ingredients. Here they are. You will need a mixing bowl, a grater, a bowl for cheese, fork and knife, rolling pin, plastic bag, flour shaker. Your ingredients are 2 eggs, 100 grams of flour, 100 grams of butter, 100 grams of cheeses, pinch of paprika or mustard powder. Mrs. Wilson rule number 1, stay safe. No germs, no touching ears, no touching mouths, no touching noses, no touching hair. Then get ready. Hair in a ponytail, wash your hands, apron on, ready to go. I'm ready, stay safe. Wash your hands, hair tied back, apron on. Well done. Let's get started. Firstly, weigh out 200 grams of plain flour. Here's your 100 grams of butter. Cut it into small cubes. Grate your cheddar with the larger side of the grater. Grate any harder cheese, like Parmesan, with a smaller side of the grater. Now time to sort out your eggs. Crack the egg carefully. Try and keep the yolk in one half of the shell. You probably need a grown-up to help you with this. Keep the whites in one side and put the yolk in the other bowl. Do this with the second egg. After touching eggs, wash your hands. Now don't use the egg white, just use the egg yolk. Add some flavour, choose between mustard or paprika. I chose mustard. Stir it into the flour. Now rub the butter into the flour. Only use your fingertips, not your palms. When it looks like breadcrumbs, give it a shake and all the big lumps will come to the top. Squish those with your fingertips to make it nice and perfect. Get a fork and a spoon for the next part. Thanks, Louisa. Stir in the cheese. Then whisk up the egg yolk, add to the mixture and stir the mixture. If it's not coming together, add 1 or 2 tablespoons of cold water and stir. Bring it all together with your hands, squash it together until it's one big piece. Then pop it into a bag or some cling film and then put it in your fridge for about half an hour. Take the bag from the fridge, then flour your worktop. Roll your rolling pin in the flour so it doesn't stick to the dough. Cut the dough in half so it's easier to work with, then gently massage it. Start rolling so that you make a rectangle about the thickness of a pound coin. Then start cutting the straws, whatever length you want. I'm using the rolling pin as a ruler. You can always use a real ruler. Then carefully place these onto a baking tray ready for the oven. Remember to get an adult to help you with the oven. Using oven gloves, in they go for about 10 minutes. Take them out when they're a golden colour. Carefully transfer these to a cooling rack. This is probably a job for an adult as they are still quite hot. When they have cooled down, they'll be ready to eat. Enjoy!